Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action.
I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines.
We've got the visitors facing the home team. Pass to Inja. The three-pointer off the mark. Banked it in off the glass.
High percentage look right off the bat.
So it's the home team now. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
The home team calls timeout. Here's Maladon. There's the three. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. And they're running. Maladon grabs the miss. Here's Harrison. Three-pointer off the mark.
0 for 3 from the floor so far. Not the start they had in mind. They need to just take a breath, reset, and keep things simple.
Takes a three. They get it back. Satoransky outside. And another shot. And the layup is good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. These are his first free throws of the game.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And so he makes both from the line.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
There's the triple. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Parker. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Maladon. Over Satoransky. Stolen. And here they come. Deflected.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Here's Maladon.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Misses again, now 0 for 3. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. First one falls for him. So he gets them both. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Njai. Here's Maladon. Clock at 6. The 3 ball. Njai can't hit. Here's Anderson. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Snatched away. And he gets the bucket. Give him 8.
They're really working the paint now.
The home team calls timeout. An 8-point differential. Here's Maladon. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
Satoransky right side. Maladon grabs the miss.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And he drains it. That basket makes him 4 for 9.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And here's Satoransky. Pass to Anderson. Back to Satoransky. Parker the screen. Outside Anderson. 5 to shoot.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
Here's Maladon. Lets it go from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Maladon's got 7.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Satoransky. Inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Here's Maladon. Ooh, can't get the double clutch layup to drop.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way. And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
Yeah, they have made the most of their transition chances.
Here's Maladon. 7 points in the game. Drills it from deep.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Here's Satoransky. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one misses. He hits the second from the line. Here's Maladon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 9 points in the game.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Drops in the layup for 2.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
.157 left in the first quarter of the game. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. From deep three-point land. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's DeColo. We've got 1:28 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Agenta. And here's the fast break. No good that time.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Kept alive. Nice move. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Here's Agenta. Here's DeColo. Covered by Satoransky. Here's DeColo. On the take. Lays it up and banks it in.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. The first one falls. Good on both. Here's DeColo. Out to the right wing. There's the screen. Here's Laverne. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. They lead by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Well, their defense was incredible. Wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. And the bucket is good.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Fall. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. No good with the triple. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. There's the drive. And it's good for two. Njai's gotten his first basket of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Right wing. Three-pointer. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. A tight game here in Milwaukee. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Back to Maledon. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the free throw, no good. To the inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Robertson can't get it to go.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Here's Vesely. Driving to the basket. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
The home team calls timeout. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Maledon. 13 points in the game. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Robertson. Here's Harrison. Down low. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. He has 6. Satoransky outside. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The three is up. Here's Vesely. And that one is hammered home.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes. Some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Now Satoransky out to the wing. Pass to Anderson from outside the arc. No luck on that one. Here's Maledon. Here's Robertson. Yet to see a basket. And there's a pick. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Maledon. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Satoransky with it. Takes it inside. Missed inside.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Pass to Robertson. Over to the left wing. The teardrop. Got a hand on it. Left side Anderson. Jacks up a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
17 points in the game.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Pass to Harrison. Here's Njai. Here's an 8-footer. The shot no good. The steal. Here's Robertson. Parker defending. Back to Maladon. To stop the drought. Second chance effort. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. And they're on the run. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. 20 points for him.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from 3 and capitalized.
The home team calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
To the wing, right side. Here's Ajinça. Blocked! And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Parker. Goes up off the inbound. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. .151 left to play in the first half. To the middle. Hernan Gomez.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Pass to Ajinça. Here's Laverne. Just 4 to shoot. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Now here's Parker. Outside, Anderson. It's Anderson on the wing. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. .55 seconds left in the half. Here's DeColo. From outside, off the mark.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Anderson gets the bucket.
Woo-hoo, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Laverne. Here's DeColo. Here's Ajinça. Clanks the putback jam. It's Anderson on the wing. To the wing on the left. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
5 ticks left to play in the half. Here's Ajinça. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. They lead by 12. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second.
Sadaransky right side. Goes up on the wing. That one no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Here's Robertson. Sinks the tray. Robertson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Here's Sadaransky. Soft touch off the glass. Sadaransky's got 5 now. Here's Maladon. 13 points in the game. Second half getting started. About a minute played. They set the pick to the paint. And Metu pulls it down. And here's Sadaransky. 5 points in the game. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. To the inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Maladon, no good. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
To the middle. And here's the fast break. Beyond the arc. The putback. The shot won't fall. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. They get it again. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And so he hits both. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Ball stolen. They're running. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. Here's Maladon. 13 points in the game. Down low. Harrison with the bucket. Harrison's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Inside. It's intercepted. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh!
Wow!
BA, forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. They set the pick. From deep. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
Well, you always want to play aggressive on the boards, but he was a little too aggressive that time.
Yeah, but I don't mind the guy battling down low. Let him know there's not going to be any easy rebounds.
Here's Njai. Pass to Maladon. Just 5 to shoot. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Maladon's got 15 points.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Satoransky. Another steal. Pass to Maladon. Here's Robertson. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance. 6 points for him.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
And the visitors call time here. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Hernan Gomez sets a screen. That's tipped. Jump shot is good. He's got 22.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Here's Laverne. Fires the three. Sends it home from three-point land.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here's DeColo. Here's Laverne. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Pass to Satoransky. To the inside. Parker. And Parker throws it down.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And the layup is good off the glass. Parker's got 6.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
The home team calls timeout. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. Here's DeColo. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. DeColo's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Pass to Parker. Outside, Anderson. 4 on the clock. Fires for 3. He can't hit that time.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Yeah, this hasn't been their finest quarter. Committing a number of turnovers so far, not good. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Here's Laverne. He takes it in.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Shot clock at 6. Hernan Gomez gets the bucket. Hernan Gomez has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Pass to Aginta. Launches a 3. That one is off. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Leading by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Here's Maladon. Satoransky pulls it in.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Parker, no good.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Here's Maladon. There's a screen. And he jams it home with authority.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Now here's Satoransky. Maladon grabs the miss.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Over to the wing. Here's Satoransky. The rebound by Robertson. To the middle. Here's Laverne. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Pass to Harrison. Here's Maladon. To the paint. Here's Laverne. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That free throw, no good. Good on the second one.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Down low. An easy 2 on the layup.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. There's a screen. Here's Vesely. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Here's Maladon. Here's Harrison. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Satoransky outside. From downtown, Ninja grabs the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Timeout.
And the visitors call time here.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. That one goes in.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like they left their defense in the locker room when they came back out.
To the paint. Here's Vesely. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Harrison. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. And that one misses. And they're on the break. Here's Maladon. Second chance shot. Let's go with a three. Pure from three-point range. Maladon's got 8 here in this quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
To the middle. It's Vesely. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Showing great vision in delivering the pass out in front.
So it's the home team now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Here's Maladon. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. He misses the free throw. He's off on the second.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
And down it goes. 2 points. And it's a tie ball game.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
The home team calls timeout. To the inside. Here's DeColo. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. The guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Inside. Here's Fall. And he banks in the layup.
This is the mismatch they wanted under the hoop, making a crucial bucket as easy as possible.
Here's Maladon. Tries again. They set a pick. Pass to Inja. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Here's the bird. And the 3 off target.
Well, I don't love him taking that shot, especially with the defense right there.
And Parker throws it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Rock-solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And a nice finish on the layup. 25 points in the game.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Uses the glass on the layup. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Fall. Another shot. They shoot again. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Here's DeColo. Drops in the 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Both teams will make substitutions. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter here. Misses the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Maladon to the paint. Count it!
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's Saturansky. It's tipped. And now we've got an intentional foul. He dropped. The first one, and that increases the lead. To 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
To end the run. Pass to Anderson. Parker right side. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Maladon. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he's able to hit the second one. And that stretches their lead to 8. And the visitors call time here. All right, guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. "16 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's DeColo. Here's the 3. Doesn't go for him. And so they get the victory here at home. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.